Hello everybody and welcome back to game number 8 on the year for your Mighty Fishes in this Backyard Baseball League. Today, back at home on Parks Department Field number 2 against the Crazy Sox, who were our first loss of the year, a 4-2 loss to them. But we continue on our season, 5-2 now on the year after a solid 4-game winning streak after going down 1-2 on the year. Crazy Sox 4-3, tied for second in the league with the Rockets and the Bombers, only a game behind your Fishes. We'll start off today with Kenny on the mound here. Kenny, so far in the year, 38 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts, and a 1.91 ERA, faced off against Chrissy Mulligan. Chrissy batting .260 on the year, 5 singles so far. In contrast to that, 6 strikeouts. Second on the team in Ks for these Sox here, and it seems potentially to be tying for the lead as she fouls that one off back on the 0-2 count. Kenny been throwing well this year. Had a couple tough games on the start, but has kept the ERA low. One of 2 players to pitch for your Fishes this year, as Chrissy takes strike 3 right down the pipe. For a strikeout to start, that's our 7th of the year. Tanya Uchida is up now batting second. Your shortstop today. Batting .473 on the year. Been a pretty good hitter for them as she hits a little ground ball right back to Kenny, who throws for out there. So a ground out for Uchida. Gets the second out of the inning and will, in turn, bring up Debbie Nagasawa. Batting third here, your left fielder for the Crazy Sox today. Debbie, .444 hitter today. I believe 5 singles on the year for her. A tough out, nonetheless. Said to anybody hitting over or near 500 on the year. But Kenny has her 0-2 now with 2 down. The pitch. Swing, and that's a line drive up the middle, but right to Ernie. Throws over to Jocinda and gets the out. And we are out of the top of the first. We go to the bottom half. Pete Wheeler leading off for your Mighty Fishes for the bottom half. Good start for your Fish. Extends Kenny's streak to 39 innings now and 41 strikeouts. Drops his ERA a bit below that 190 mark. Pete Wheeler's batting now .560 on the year, the best batting average on the team for these Fish, as ball 1 comes in there. From Chuck Flinder, there, the pitcher, has not thrown a ton for this team, but has thrown just enough. Pete Wheeler drops down the bunt. Chuck picks it up, throws to first, not in time. And Pete Wheeler's on with a bunt single. His 14th of the year, leads the team in base hits. And now Ernie Steele is up. Ernie Steele does lead the team in one category, although not necessarily the best. Leads the team in strikeouts with 8 on the year for him. But with all that, continues to have a .333 batting average. Pete Wheeler to second, gets thrown out on the base path. 8 stolen bases for him on the year, but was not meant to be on that one, as Steele takes ball 1 on the outside corner. 1-1 count. Now 1 down. Potential hit and run there on that Pete Wheeler steal attempt, as Steele swings late on that pitch. But no dice for the Fish as they continue on here. Outside pitch taken for a ball. Looked close to me. Could have been called either way. But overall a 2-2 count. As a steal pops that one up on the infield over to the shortstop. And that's Uchida there, and she makes the play. The ground out for steal puts us 2 down after the caught stealing. Pablo Sanchez up here, 520 average, only behind Pete Wheeler for most or highest average on the team. Another fun fact, one of 2 players to hit a home run for your Fishes, whereas second place is Jocinda with 1, a walk-off if you recall a couple games ago. Pablo Sanchez has 5 in comparison. I know we say this every game, but had a tough start to the year, but has really come into his own as of late. The average would be closer to 600 now if it wasn't for his slow start. Pablo now down 1 and 2 in the count with 2 down here in the bottom of the first. The pitch in, swing, and that's hit up the middle, just past the shortstop and into the outfield. And Pablo's going to try for 2 as the ball goes to the center fielder, and he will make it in with a double. Second hit of the game for the Fishes as Jocinda Smith steps in now. A 291 hitter on the year. 1 big home run, but not a lot else going on for her. As she hits that one high and deep to right, but right to the center fielder. A solid hit for Jocinda, but once again, no dice for her, as that drops the average there. Stuart Sullivan coming up for the Crazy Sox in this inning, the third baseman for this team. 181 hitter. Not a lot to say about Stuart. Doesn't necessarily strike out a lot, but doesn't really get on base, as we now have a 0-1 count. Hook inside there, swung and missed for strike 2. And we'll see if Stewart can come back from this 0-2 count. The pitch, swing, and a miss for Stewart. And a tough at-bat for him there as 3 pitches, 3 outs. Robbie Boko comes up here batting 5th for them behind the plate for the Crazy Sox today. And we'll see if Kenny can continue what he's been throwing today. Boko batting 200 on the year. A little bit of a struggle for the Sox team. Him and Stewart have not hit too well as he quickly goes down 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch to Boko. Swing and grounded, just foul. And continuing with the 0-2, the pitch. Hook inside, strike 3. 3 Ks and 5 batters for Kenny. And now Chuck Flinder comes up, batting 6th for them. Batting 510 hits for him, 5 of which have been doubles, so he's hitting the ball hard every time he comes up. The pitcher today, 1 of 4 for them as he hits that one down the line, just foul. Close play there. Almost snuck that one in on that pitch. 0-1. A hook that is just to the top side. Dante can't come up with it. And he is on with a base hit. Close play there. But a base hit keeps the inning alive for the Sox. As I was saying, Chucky there, one of the 4 pitchers they've had. One that they haven't used too much, only thrown a couple of innings. 18 for him so far with a 1.35 ERA. So far, a pretty good season for him. The other one, Womack, Vladimir is the other one, as Uno hits a ground ball left side past Sidney. And Sidney picks up the ball and throws it into third. Another base hit there as they got something cooking in this inning as Uno gets on base. Now first and second, Star Moonbeam comes up batting 8th for them, playing right field for the Sox. 333 hitter, leads the team in RBI for the Sox. She has 6 on the year. She hits a little weak ground ball. Ashley picks it up, throws it to first 8. Absolute bullet gets her on the ground up. And we go to the bottom of the second. Little trouble there towards the end, but with 2 outs, they pulled it out in the end. And now the Fishes get up with the Weber sisters coming up, followed by Kenny Kawaguchi. A fun fact here about Ashley, while batting .450, is the only player on this team currently without an RBI. It seems that Jocinda's low batting average has really hurt her chances of getting RBI. She swings through that one, knocks it foul. The 0-1, .450, a little behind her sister in average, but still pretty decent as she hits that one on a line to the second baseman as she cannot handle it. That second baseman there, I believe that's Randy Uno. There. And Ashley's on with the base hit. 3rd hit of the game for the Fish. And now Sydney, who is batting .526, I believe leads the team in triples on the year. Her or her sister, either one. Either way, we'll see if Sydney can keep that hit streak alive as we have another person on base. And that's hit on the ground. That's bouncing. High bouncer. Tried to get the guy at second and gets her. Just barely with that high bouncing ball and a fielder's choice. Keeps the man on first, but now adds an out to the situation here. Kenny Kawaguchi up now, the .437 hitter. Been the all-star pitcher for this team for a while as he takes strike 1 at the bottom of the plate. Another close call there, but does not go in Kenny's favor. The pitch here, and that's a line drive to straightaway center. Caught by the center fielder there, which I believe is Vladimir Womack. We'll see him bat in the bottom half of the inning. And he throws the ball out of play, which means Ashley gets second. Or Sydney, rather. Dante up now. A .388 hitter. Second in the team in strikeouts. So not necessarily the best situation for him, but hopefully you can do something here with 2 down and a runner at second as he takes ball 1 inside. Right on the edge of the plate, but not getting in there. Chuck, 19 pitches through 1 2/3 so far. And pitch 20 is a swing and a miss from Dante. And we'll see if Dante can put this one anywhere worthwhile in a 1-1 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Dante a little behind there. Dante looking to not get strikeout number 7 on the game for him. In the season, he fouls that off. Although, similar to Steele, is striking out at a decent clip, is still hitting for a pretty good average. As he strikes out. Oh, Dante. And that'll end the inning there. So 4 hits on the game for the Fish. 1 error on Dante. Vladimir Womack, your center fielder, up batting .235 on the year. 4 hits for him as he lines that one to Dante. Almost picked up by him. Erred a bit, but thrown over to first and got the out. Close play there. And a tough play, too. Hit to his left, unable to really get anything going. Now, Chrissy Mulligan up a strikeout earlier. Her 7th on the season. She hits a liner right to Kenny. And 1 pitch, 1 out there. Only 2 thrown on the inning for Kenny. And now Tanya Uchida, 0 for 1 today. A ground out for her as she hits first pitch, ground ball. Right to Dante. Gets a little by him as he tries to make a play, and he can't get it. But she takes off towards second and gets tagged out. And I don't know what she was doing there. But a base hit, and then walks her way out of that, Tanya. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. As Ernie Steele just goes off the field immediately. He didn't want to be out there any longer. Well, it works out. And we go to the top or the bottom of the third rather. 3-pitch inning there for Kenny Kawaguchi. A great inning for him. Continues to lower that ERA.
Okay, Slick. Let's see what
Tony up now. Tony Del Vecchio, one of 2 players on the team that has walked. As he bats .352 on the year. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. Our right fielder today, not a lot of action most games, but he adds a lot of spirit to this team, if you could imagine. Swing and a miss. Chuck Flinder, that fastball is monstrous in a lot of ways. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball left side. Just foul. Now 1-2 the count. The pitch. Off speed. Hit foul behind home plate. Sounds like it hit something back there. But he continues to fight. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And back-to-back Ks over the course of 2 innings for Flinder there. That's another strikeout for Tony. Pete Wheeler up again. A base hit on a bunt single. What he does best, his 14th of the year. Attempted to steal a base there, but did not work out in his favor. The pitch. Bunted again. Harder bunt. Flinder picks it up, throws to first, not in time, and Pete Wheeler has himself another single, potentially putting him above 600, his 15th of the year. Ernie Steele today with the ground out so far in this game. Coming up on the 30th pitch for Flinder, 2 strikeouts. Not to Steele yet, though, as he fouls that one off back. Steele has 8 Ks on the season. First on the team, but Dante Robinson continued to edge himself closer as that's hit grounded to the right side, just past the diving first baseman. Ernie Steele trying to beat the run, but can't do it as he grounds out again. But the runner moves up. Great play by Star Moonbeam in right to get him there. Threw over to first baseman there. Whoever it is playing first for them. Let's see. I believe Chrissy Mulligan. Pablo Sanchez up now. Takes ball 1 with Pete Wheeler on. First time he has had somebody on base from today. Hit a double in his first at-bat. A .538 hitter. Fouls that off back again. Upped his average from .520 of last at-bat. 13 hits. Up to 14 after the first at-bat of the game. Takes ball 2. And 5 home runs. Looking for number 6 on the year. He leads the league in homers, but not by much. Could use a good one there as he pops it up high right in front of home plate. And the ball drops. Picked up by the catcher. Pete Wheeler tries to go and gets thrown out. Well, would you look at that? And that's the second time this game that Pete Wheeler has made a mistake on the base path. I understand his appeal, but that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And 6 hits and no runs is not a great look for a team, especially not for these fishes who average a high amount of runs per game usually. Oh, and Nagasawa hits that high and deep, and you can forget about that. That is out of here, a home run. And what were we just talking about? The Fishes struggling to score with runners on base. 6 hits. Crazy Sox come back this next inning and hits 1. Nagasawa, her 2nd on the year. And that makes it 1-0 Sox. Stuart Sullivan coming up now after. And lucky for the Fish, no one on. Kenny been doing a good job of keeping people off base. But regardless, it is 1-0. First pitch in there to strike 1 to Stuart Sullivan. And the Fish play behind for the first time in a couple games. And Stuart feigns bunt there, but takes it for a strike. 0-2 count. Fastball in there, strike 3. 2nd K on the game for Stewart. And the 44th of the year for Kenny. His 4th on the day. Boko up now. The catcher a strikeout victim in his own right in his first at bat, as he fouls that one back for strike one. Kenny giving up a couple of home runs so far. A majority of runs scored actually have been home runs, as that's a little faux bunt of sorts. A little light grounder to the catcher is a ground out there for Boko. And now 2 down. Chuck Flinder coming up. A base hit last time up. Him and Uno both put a good bat on the ball. But with 2 down and nobody on, we'll see if Kenny can get out of this inning here. Swing through for strike one on the slow ball. The 0-1. Fastball nailed to center. And that'll be almost caught by Pete. But a good attempt there, as they're able to get the ball into second base. Hard hit, could potentially have been a home run if Flinder hadn't hit it straight ahead to that scoreboard. But either way, he's on again with another single. Second of the game, his 13th hit of the year. See who's on the mound here. Randy Uno comes up next. Leads the team with 7 strikeouts on the year, but got a base hit last time up. Upped her average to 250 on the year. She takes ball 1 there. The 1-0 with the man on first. The pitch. Slow ball hit to straightaway center, but right to Ernie Steele, who hands it to Dante. Gets the out there. Fielder's choice ends the inning, but not without a little bit of damage coming from the Sox and Debbie Nagasawa, who put the Sox up 1-0. And we go to the bottom half of the inning, the 4th here, with your fish coming up, Jocinda Smith. 280 average now, dropped a little farther. Jocinda looking for potentially her 2nd home run of the year. Could potentially tie it. Always one swing away. The pitch, swing, ground ball, left side. Flinder picks it up and throws to first, not in time. And Jocinda, little bump and run kind of hit there, but got the job done. And now Ashley Weber hit a single in her first at bat. We'll see if she can follow this up with another good hit here. And the pitch, swing and a miss. A little ahead actually on that fastball. Ashley with a base hit in her last at bat, still looking for an RBI as she takes ball 1. Even her sister has at least 1 RBI, but she is sitting at 0. The pitch, fouled back. 1-2. The 3rd time in 4 innings that the Fish have got their leadoff man on, as she hits a liner to right field. They'll get down and go all the way to the wall as it gets past Moonbeam. And Jocinda moves her way to third base. And with a base hit there, Sydney Weber now comes up. And quite the situation here. First and third, no outs. And the Fish looking to respond after going down 1-0 at the beginning of the top of this inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Sydney a little ahead on that off speed. A good throw there, but no dice there. The 0-1, swing and a line drive left side. That'll get through the infield. That'll get one in. As Sydney Weber knocks in Jocinda Smith, and we are tied up. Back-to-back-to-back base hits here brings in a run, and the Webers do what they're good for. And Kenny Kawaguchi comes up looking to help himself with 2-1 now, and still no outs. And Chuck Flinder finding trouble for the first time for himself this game, as Kenny fouls that back. 0-1. Kenny, 2 walks on the year, one of 2 players to walk, and the only player to do it twice. Swings and a misses for strike 2. Him and Tony are the 2 so far. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Third K of the game for Flinder, and a big first out there. as now Dante Robinson steps up to the plate
Okay.
as he struck out in the first inning. Took a good at bat, but just couldn't put things together as he swings way late, wicked late for strike one. And Flinder looking to work out of this jam here as he grounds it right in front of the plate. Goes for the lead runner and gets the out there. A fielder's choice there. Puts Dante at first, and now Tony Del Vecchio here with a strikeout earlier.
Okay, Slick. Let's see what you
Potentially
got.
will end the inning here unless he can continue working. See if he can bring in the other Weber sister. As he hits a ground ball up the middle, past Flinder, bobbled by the second baseman. Can't make the play, and everybody is safe as Tony gets himself on base. And now, up to bat, the .592 hitter, the 14-hit man,
Touchdown.
Pete Wheeler. Let's see if he can bring in a run here. Flinder in a jam. First pitch taken high for strike one. On the edge of that zone there. A 1 pitch from Flinder. Outside for ball one. As Pete Wheeler stays poised in the box. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hard hit. But no dice for him there. The 1-2 pitch from Flinder. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. And Flinder gets out of a jam, head first and third, with no outs, and the Fish are only able to get one. But respond decently to the home run as now Star Moonbeam comes up. 6 RBI on the year for her and a .315 batting average. Dropped a little bit after that last at-bat there. Ground out for her in her first at-bat. As that's lofted to the left side over to Ernie, who tries to throw her out, but she is hustling like nobody's business. I don't know what is up with these Sox today, but they are running like crazy. Moonbeam got thrown out there at second after trying to extend a ground ball in the infield into a double. Interesting choice. Womack up now, 0 for 1 on the day. 4 hits for the year. Similarly, 4 strikeouts for him as well. See if he can put something together here as he hits a liner left side right over to Sydney. Gets in front of it, throws it over to Jocinda and makes the play. Second ground out for Vladimir. 2 hard hit balls for him. But again, no dice. Chrissy Mulligan back up to bat. Struck out looking in her first time up. And a line out in her second. But either way, 2 down for Kenny. Pitch on, and that's a high fly ball. Hit to right field. Will get just past Dante as Pete picks it up and throws it in. Picked up by Dante. A base hit there for Chrissy, the first baseman for the Sox. And now Tanya Uchida comes up. 1 for 2 today. Tanya has her 10th hit in her 21 at-bats. One of the team leaders in hits, her and Chucky Flinder, the man on the mound. But 0 for 2. Bunt attempt. Picked up by Kenny. Throws it to first and gates the out there. And Tanya is out. And so are the Sox for the top of the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th now. And we are all tied up. 1-1. Ernie Steele leading off for your Fishes this inning. 0 for 2 day today. 2 groundouts. 2 balls in play. Down to 310. Looking to keep the average above 300. As a majority of the players on this team are. The pitch. Swing and line to right field. Past the first baseman and all the way to the wall. Steele hustling. Can he make it to first in time? He can. And that's a base hit for Steele. Which is a big deal because Pablo is now up. on a 2 for 2 day, I believe. Marked it 2 for 3, but has only had 2 at bats. Interestingly enough. A double and a single. Still looking for that home run for him. And he hits that one hard to left field. And that will get caught by the left fielder. That is Nagasawa. And Ernie Steele, gets doubled up. That hurts. That hurts a team looking to do a lot of damage in that inning. Another lead-off single for the Fishes. Erased again by a double play. Ernie Steele, not the quickest, but you'd think would be able to get back on a play like that. But now Jocinda up. She swings and misses at strike 1. A 1 for 2 day for her, as she's looking for her second home run of the game. Chuck, at 56 pitches now, throws ball 1. 4 Ks. Good day for him so far. Will lower his already low ERA. As the pitch comes in, and Jocinda hits that one high to left center. And it will get down and all the way to the wall. Jocinda on her way into second base will stop there with a double. And with 2 down, the Fish have something cooking here. As now Ashley Weber steps up to the plate. 2 for 2 on the day today. 2 singles. Upped her average all the way up to 500. And could this be the chance for her first RBI? A good hit here could do some damage for her, as she fouls that one off back on a crazy pitch there from Flinder. Still 2 down and an 0-1 count to Ashley. The pitch in, and she hits that one on the ground to the right side. Flinder makes the play, throws it to first, and makes the play on a ground out by Weber. So 2-out double from Jocinda Smith snuffed out there, and another 2-hit inning equals nothing for the Fish. 13 hits on the game with only 1 run to show for it. And now leading off for the Sox, Nagasawa. One of the only runs scored today was from her bat, as Kenny throws ball 1 to her. Kenny trying to be careful as she hit a home run earlier in this game. 1-1 count. The pitch from Kenny. Slow ball in there for a ball. 2-1 count. If you're okay walking anybody, it would be Nagasawa. She hits that one on the ground right to Kenny and over to first. Gets the out there. And the one power hitter that we've seen so far has been erased. Stewart now up 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. And we'll see if Stewart can do anything with the ball here. His batting average continues to plummet, now below 200. And we'll see if he can do something here. The 0-1 swing and missed for strike 2. Stewart, third strikeout on the day, incoming maybe, grounds it. Just fair, picked up by Ashley, throws to first and gets him. Stewart with speed, but Ashley's a little faster behind the plate. And that's 2 down. Now with Robbie Boko coming up. Strikeout and a ground out on the game here. Kenny looking to end the 6th inning. Sub 50 pitches. Not the first time he's made it through 6 with sub 50. One of the lower strikeout totals for him on the season. But 1 run has been a masterful performance from him, as it's now 0-2. Strikeout number 5 here for Kenny. Gets him looking for strike 3. Called that one early. And 5 strikeouts on the game. 45 on the year for Kenny, as he goes to 42 innings pitched. His ERA drops even more. And now Sydney up. Chuck on the mound, continuing. Pitch number 60 taken for a ball. And the Fish looking for another walk-off here. In 7 games, this would be, or in 8 games rather, this would be their 3rd walk-off. Ashley hits it on the ground, left side. and lined out there. Beauty of a play by Stuart Sullivan at third. And now up to Kenny with one out. Over 2 with a strikeout today, but still has the chance to help himself out here. The pitch. Swing, and that's hit to left. Will it stay fair? It does, and goes out of play, and that'll put him at second with a double. Nice little smack down the line, and the Fish are threatening here with one down. We'll see what Dante does. His official scorer gave him a 1 for 2 there. Base hit on a fielder's choice earlier. The pitch taken for a ball. And it looked like Kenny was thinking about moving on that pitch. But we'll see if that continues here with a 1-0 count. The pitch taken high for another ball, and Kenny was thinking about it again. That can only make me think that potentially looking to bunt the runner over, see if Dante can do something, and see if Tony can get something together here. As he puts the bunt down, Kenny moving on his way to third will head back, as it seems like he's going to be caught in a rundown, and he holds at second. Well, that worked out. As a base hit for Dante. And now, Tony looking to be a hero today.
Okay, Slick.
In a 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the 6th. Tony looking to play the hero today. The pitch. Ooh, and that was a special little slow ball there taken for a ball. 1-0. Tony, the pitch. Swing in a line drive right side. Blocked in front by the first baseman. And it's going to be able to make the play at first. But it moves the runners over. And now, who else but the batting average leader on the team, the hits leader, the stolen base leader, the man, the myth, the Pete Wheeler. 571, 2 for 3, 2 singles. All he has to do is get the ball out of the infield.
What am I supposed to do again?
And this game is over. Pete Wheeler's second and third, 2 outs. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Put that one about as down the plate as you possibly could have asked for, but could not put it together. The pitch, swing, ground ball, up the middle. Kenny thinking about it and heads back. And that'll be a base hit for Pete Wheeler. And now, the dream situation for Ernie Steele. Bases loaded, 2 down. And Steele up to bat in a tie game. 1 run's all we need here. The pitch, swing, liner, right side. Gets through the infield. Steele just has to make it to first. And he does it. And that's it. Fish win. Walk off. Base hit. Ernie Steele. That'll do it for your Fish here today. What a game. What a win. Revenge for the Fish after losing to the Crazy Sox in the second game of the year. The Fish come through and take the win here. 2-1. One heck of a game on both sides of the ball. Fantastic arm from Kenny there. And that'll do it for us here at the Mighty Fishes broadcast in the Backyard Baseball League. Your Fish extend their winning streak and are now 6-2 on the year, holding off that first place spot in the league as we strive towards the end of the season here. That'll do it for us. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy watching the Fish take on the league here. Please come back next week, next Saturday, for another fantastic game here with your Mighty Fishes. Thank you for watching.